Now, you know, as an Xbox fan, I had to make a video on this one because for quite a while now, PlayStation fans, specifically the fanboys, have been saying that there is no reason to own an Xbox because Xbox titles are available everywhere, right? Well, this past Friday, rather, Sony posted a job posting for a senior director of multi-platform and account management. The overview description for the position goes as follows. Reporting to the Vice President, Commercial Management, and Senior Director of Multi-Platform and Account Management, you will play a critical leadership role in shaping and executing the global commercial strategy for PlayStation Studios, software titles across all digital platforms beyond PlayStation hardware, including Steam, Epic Games Store, Xbox, Nintendo, and mobile. This role is accountable for optimizing profitability, ensuring cross-functional alignment, and leading a high-performing team focused on multi-platform expansion, mid-range commercial planning, and platform partner management. Now, arguably, PlayStation has been multi-platform for quite a while. Their games have been on PC for a minute. I've been playing PlayStation games on my ROG Ally. We've had several signs of PlayStation games slowly creeping their way over to Xbox. MLB The Show, which is in Game Pass, that's a Sony published game. You had a lot of second-party games that have been moved over to Xbox. Death Stranding 1, when you boot it up, it has a PlayStation logo at the very beginning, at the startup screen. The Final Fantasy games are finally coming over to Xbox because Square Enix was not pleased with the sales over on PlayStation. And Helldivers 2, which was a big success for PlayStation, is being moved over to Xbox in August. Some say, why would PlayStation care about putting their titles on Xbox or Nintendo, especially Xbox? Xbox has clearly lost the console war, right? It's almost like 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 when it comes to sales between PlayStation 5s and Xboxes. But Xbox still sold over 30 million consoles. That's 30 million people that PlayStation is missing money from. And ultimately, these corporations care about money. Now, self-admittedly, Xbox said they lost the console war, being the Xbox One and PS4 generation. That's when everyone's libraries, they were building their libraries up and they were building up digital libraries. And Xbox has not come back from that. Also doing that stupid thing with like trying to push TV, which just went nowhere. But Xbox was smart. They was like, we're not going to out-console Sony, clearly. So they decided to make their games available everywhere and just collect money everywhere. It makes the most financial sense. If your game is available everywhere, then that means more people can buy it. Xbox's port of Forza Horizon 5 is outselling a lot of PlayStation games right now on the PS5. And Sony is taking notice of that. Nowadays, it just does not make any financial sense to lock your game down to one specific platform because you're losing out on money. The PC market is huge. It eclipses the console market. Mobile video games on mobile devices eclipse the console market. I'm sorry to say it, but games are being played mostly in other places now. You don't need a console to play video games. Do I think consoles are going to go away? No. I think people, and even with PlayStation games moving over to the Xbox strategy of going multi-platform, I still think there are going to be people who are going to just prefer to buy PlayStations. Clearly, people are still going to buy PlayStation, but you don't necessarily need one to play their games anymore. And that's okay. I think this is a good move for everybody. And when we all play, we all win. Phil Spencer. The real funny part of this is when the PlayStation starts actually pushing those games out over Xbox and you're starting to start seeing Spider-Man, God of War, potentially Horizon, Forbidden West on Xbox and Nintendo platforms. What will the fanboys have to bicker about on Twitter? It's going to be like, who has the better, like, I don't know, hardware to run? I don't know. It really doesn't make sense anymore, guys. The console wars are done. So what do you guys think about this? I really want to hear from my PlayStation gamers out there. Are you guys going to continue to stick with your PS5? Or are you going to buy the new PlayStation 6 when it comes down the road if Sony continues and goes forward with this multi-platform strategy? Or are you going to be just, gaming on PC? Anyway, guys, that's the video. I'm DBNG. Enjoy the games you're playing no matter what you're playing on, because the future is multi-platform. Peace.